The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, is the game just starting? Oh, okay. Wow, I had to go through a lot to get into this game. So, anyways, what's up, my scaredy cat crew? My name is ScaredLuna, and welcome to Angel in the Dark. I had to actually go and dig through some things to find this game. Holy shit. Also, testing out a new headset. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it yet or not. Not that loud. So, yeah. Mate. Gotcha. Alright, so we're just gonna get started. I don't know much. It is a text-based game, so if you're not into that, you don't have to stay. But let's get going. Chapter 1. Save, settings, quit. Okay. Ugh. What's going on? I feel awful. My head. Why am I all wet? Where the fuck am I? Oh, binaural auditory stuff. Yes. Your eyes snap open, but it's so dark you may as well not have bothered. All you can hear is the steady drip of water tinkling away in the background. You're lying flat on your back in about an inch-deep pool of water. It's so cold you can feel the chills seeping into your bones. Everything hurts. Your head is aching, your legs are heavy, and something sharp and hard is digging into your back. It feels like a rock. Judging from the echoes bouncing around you, you're fairly certain you're in a cave. Hello? Wait. Is there an echo here? Hello? No answer aside from your own scared voice bouncing back off the walls. Groaning loudly, you try to sit up. The moment you move, a wave of sickness rolls over you. Vomit rises in your throat and you instinctively gulp it back down. You gag, choking on your own bile until you manage to cough up the gloopy obstruction in your throat. For a moment, all you can do is sit in the freezing water and cough. There's a stinging pain at the side of your head. You lift a shaking hand and gently inspect the area. Oh, that actually did hurt. A sharp pain flares the moment your fingers meet a nasty lump on the side of your head. Your finger is wet as you pull it away from the injury. You're not sure whether it's from the water on the ground or if you're bleeding. You wish you had some aspirin or paracetamol. Your head is pounding. It's worse than any hangover you've ever had. It's like every Christmas, birthday, and New Year's party you've ever been to has combined into one giant clusterfuck inside your head. Seriously, do you guys hear the echo? Maybe it's the headphones, I don't know. You look around, hoping to see some clue that will tell you where you are. It's strange, but you don't remember anything at all. You're fairly certain you fell asleep in your own bed the night before. Nothing untoward happened either. It was just a quiet night in. You had dinner, watched a little TV, curled up in bed about midnight. You know, this could actually be talking about me. The last thing you remember is getting up to get a glass of water in the middle of the night. You're almost certain you went back to bed afterwards. Blech. You try calling out once more, but again, no reply. Your eyes are beginning to adjust to the darkness. It's still too dark to see, but at least you can make out vague shapes now. It seems to be a big dark cavern, but there's not much to see. It's mostly just open space. There's a large rock jutting out of the ground, not far away, although there's not much more you can make out in the gloom. At this point, you feel utterly hopeless. Where the fuck are you? Why can't you remember anything? This whole situation is so weird. You feel something wet rolling down your cheek. For a moment, you think you've been dripped on, but then you realize it's a teardrop. You're crying. You put your head in your hands and cry, whimpering in spite of yourself. It's odd how even when you're all alone in the dark, you instinctively cover your face when you cry. No one ever wants people to think they're weak. Hello? There's a small splash not too far away from you. You look up, searching for the source of the noise. Hello? For a moment, silence. You squint into the darkness, straining your eyes, praying that someone is there. You'd do anything to feel less alone. It's unnerving sitting in the pitch blackness, unsure if you're alone or if someone is watching you. All the old cliches from horror stories are true. The hairs on the back of your neck have stood on end, and goosebumps have broken out all across your arms. I'm being choked by my own necklace. Is someone there? Your voice is dry and hoarse, and you wish you had some water to drink aside from the dirty puddle you're sitting in. There it is again. That splashing sound. Where is it coming from? They're right. It's coming from that way, I swear. Your legs ache as you stretch them out in front of you, trying to get the feeling back into your muscles. The moment you move, you start to feel sick again. You slump backwards, muscles failing you, falling back into the freezing water once more. You've forgotten about the rock that was sticking into your back before, and when you slump backward, you feel a sharp pain as its coarse edge bites into the flesh of your back. Ah, fuck! Hello? A voice. Someone's there. Hello? For a moment, you sit there stammering, trying to figure out what you should say. You're not sure which question you should ask first. You have so many rattling around inside your head. Before you can figure out, the girl cuts you off. What's going on? Where am I? She sounds terrified. You look over in the direction of the voice and realize that she sat by the big rock you noticed earlier. You can vaguely make out her outline, resting with her back against the boulder. No idea. I just woke up here. Can you walk? She doesn't answer your question. Instead, she begins sobbing loudly, whimpering in a clear, high-pitched voice. Your voice sounds especially nasty next to hers. Mood. Stay there. I'll come over to you. Easier said than done. Your muscles are still dead. You stretch your legs out in front of... You stretch your legs out in front of you once more, pressing your hips against the floor, trying to push yourself up onto your feet. You groan as you manage to slowly rise to your feet. For a moment, you sway unsteadily, like a newborn lamb taking its first steps. You slowly totter forward, making your way over to the rock, and the crying girl sat against it. There's a nasty cramp in your left thigh. It's a burning deep that stabs deep into your leg every time you take a step. I'm coming. I'll be there in... Opening your mouth was a bad idea. Hot sick rises in your throat, and this time there's no holding it back. With a sudden lurching sensation in your abdomen, you bend forward and puke for what feels like forever. To the girl, it must sound awful. She wakes up in this strange place, and the only other person with her is emptying the contents of their stomach onto the floor. Are you okay? Ugh, feel like death. She goes back to crying, so you straighten up and start staggering over to her once more. Your footsteps splash with every pace. You reach the rock and gently sit on it, trying not to accidentally kick the sobbing girl on the ground. You wish you could sit beside her and put your arm around her shoulders, but you don't. Who knows how long it'd take to get back onto your feet again? This is a choice. So how are you doing, Emma? I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know. Where am I? Why is it so dark? I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. I'm sorry. I don't know either. Reach down and try to place a hand on her shoulder. Your hand gently collides with the side of her head, and she pulls away sharply. Hey! I'm sorry, I can't see where you are in the dark. Well, you scared me. Don't touch my head. It's an always specific complaint, but given the circumstances, you suppose she has the right to be a little irrational. You reach down once more and this time place your hand on her shoulder. You feel her cheek against your hand as she inclines her head against you affectionately. What's your name? I'm scared of this. I'm ScaredLuna, thank the gods. She repeats it slowly. That's a nice name. Thanks. What's yours? Lucia? Lucia? That's an unusual name. I actually went to school with a girl named Lucia. She hated me. Why? No idea. She was batshit insane. It's an odd story to have chosen to tell her, but it's all you could think of to say. You just don't want her to cry anymore. You hear the sound of Lucia wiping her nose and sniffing deeply. Why does my head feel so fuzzy? I don't know. Let's talk about it once we get out of this water. You'll freeze to death if you stay here too long. You hear a sniffing sound again. Okay. Can you stand? You feel her nod gently. I think so. She rises to her feet surprisingly quickly. Apparently she's not quite as tired and achy as you are. She runs her hand across your shoulder, down your arm, and takes your hand in the darkness. Come on, let's go. You push yourself back up to your feet, letting Lucia lead the way. She gently squeezes your hand as she does so. ScaredLuna? Will you promise to never let go of my hand? Of course, I promise. She seems to trust you, pulling you close as she leads you through the darkness. There's a few moments of silence before she breaks it with her chattering teeth. You wish you had a blanket to give her, or anything that could keep her warm. I'm so scared right now. She sounds it. Try your best to sound as cheerful as you reply. You and me both. You'll always manage it. Alrighty, this is chapter 2, so you know what that means, guys? That means we're done for this episode. I really like it. I have chills, I am terrified, and I can't wait to see what this game has more to offer. I know I'm playing a lot of itch.io games right now, but a lot of these independent games are really good. And, oh my god, I have chills. So yeah, I can't wait to play chapter 2. I can't wait to see what else happens. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, scare that like button to death. I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye. I had a burp.